Girl, OrlandoBrown is back spilling tea on Diddy, and y'all know whenever Orlando talks, he always has a lot to say, and this time is no different. The streets have been saying that Diddy allegedly has an STI, but Orlando's now claiming not only does Diddy have one, he's been passing it around like party favors at his freaky parties. But hold up, it gets even crazier, because according to Orlando, Diddy wasn't the only one spreading infections. Some of y'all's favorite celebrities were also passing it around at those same parties. So who exactly did Orlando call out? And why is everyone staying quiet? Let's break it down. OrlandoBrown has proven time and time again that he's never going to stop spilling tea about the things he saw at Diddy's parties. If you've been following him, you know he was one of the very first people to call out Diddy for being shady. Back then, everyone accused Orlando of being crazy or high out of his mind because what he said sounded way too wild to be true. Here, he even claimed that Diddy allegedly gave him the Gawk 3000, if you catch my drift.
You gave me the Ooskash Goosmash. You gave me the Ooskash Muaf, the Smoosmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the Ooskash Muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the Ooskash Muash.
He also had something deep to say about the industry and how it preys on young and vulnerable people like him.
They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you start crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? What people do. Like,
well, he was eventually proven right when all that creepy stuff came out about Diddy, and now he has even more to say. A couple of weeks ago, Jaguar Wright revealed that Diddy allegedly has an STD that he's had for a long time. And not only that, she also claimed he passed it to more than 20 other men in the industry.
She caught HIV like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue.
At the time, Jaguar didn't name who was at the parties when Diddy was allegedly spreading STDs, but it turns out we don't really need her to, because OrlandoBrown is more than willing to spill it. And trust me, he had a lot to say. In a new interview, he revealed that he was not willing to bend over for Diddy and that he pushed back as hard as he could.
Give him my up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all ain't running up my. Ain't no studio for me to go go get raped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the out of here. None of that.
And in true Orlando fashion, he didn't hold back from naming names. And the first people he called out were Meek Mill and Will Smith.
To investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, I can't. You can't take back what your received. That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will. With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah.
I heard about Will Smith. Then they got the Carl Winslow.
Girl, at this point, Meek Mill is never escaping the Diddy allegations because the streets have long claimed that Meek was allegedly Diddy's buang. And the more he denies it, the more people dig up receipts that make him look like he's lying. So at some point, he's gonna have to own it since denying it won't help, especially after Lil Rod exposed him in a lawsuit by dropping tea about supposedly hooking up with a Philly rapper who once dated Nicki Minaj. Basically pointing to Meek without saying his name. And instead of letting the rumor die, Meek went online, fired off a bunch of tweets, and without directly admitting anything, pretty much confirmed what everyone was already thinking, saying stuff like, "I'm from Philly. I don't do nose candy or freaky Molly. Nobody would even offer me that because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped." Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. And also, that's why I always come around all these industry ninjas with my real friends. You never catch me around anybody from the industry alone. You can't even hold a convo without my dog stepping in the room. It's been that way, but then a video leaked of him and Diddy poolside, and it looks sus AF.
What up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. I appreciate it.
And don't even get me started on the nasty video leaked by Diddy's bodyguard showing Diddy taking Meek Mill to Pound Town.
Asked out, yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all.
Now, Meek Mill was expected, but Will Smith, that one caught us off guard, and there was no way we could have predicted his name coming up. But when you think about it, it's not that surprising because Will Smith has faced plenty of gay rumors over the years, and now Orlando claims that Will was allegedly at the special Diddy parties, if you catch my drift. And the reports of the affair aren't new, as they've circulated for a long time. Further fueled when Diddy's former bodyguard exposed Diddy for attending gay parties with Will.
Before that, she was at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay no more. What the is going on here? It's just a lot of weird.
Another one of Diddy's former bodyguards also came forward, claiming that Diddy is gay and engaged in intimate activities with another rapper, though the bodyguard did not reveal the name.
Artist run out the room naked, and the artist said, "You ain't want to come up in there? It was a lot of freaky shit going on."
For anyone who might not know, before Will became a full-blown movie star, he was actually a rapper, and a very successful one at that, winning 4 Grammy Awards in rap categories. So he had real credentials and wasn't just dabbling and just... When it seemed like the drama couldn't get any messier, Jaguar took it up a notch, claiming that both Will and Jada are bisexual and allegedly involved in unsettling situations with young men in Hollywood, noting that August Alsina wasn't the only rapper entangled with the Smiths. And the most disturbing part was that some of these young men left the Smiths' home visibly shaken, with a few even screaming as they walked out.
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mill.
Jaguar, being Jaguar, was not afraid to drop some names, as she actually named some of the young rappers who were allegedly traumatized by Will and Jada.
Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Then things really went off the rails when Will's former bodyguard, Dial, came out with some wild accusations, claiming Diddy had an affair with actor Dwayne Martin, and the real shocker came from his former assistant, Bilal, who allegedly walked in on Dwayne bending Will over. Rumors about Will and Dwayne have been floating around since the 90s when they first got close on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, building a tight friendship, with Dwayne even becoming close with Will's first wife, Sherry Zampino. And ironically, it was through Dwayne and his then wife, Tisha Campbell, that Will met Jada, who would become his second wife. And at the time, Will was still married to Sherry, but that didn't seem to stop Dwayne, who allegedly played a role in Will and Sherry's breakup, leading some to believe he wanted Will all to himself and introduced him to Jada as a cover while something else was happening behind the scenes. And this wouldn't be the first time Dwayne was accused of stirring up trouble, as actress Lisa Ray. McCoy once publicly claimed he ruined her marriage by introducing her husband to other women. And the crazy part is that Dwayne also allegedly tried to break Will and Jada apart, because spending so much time with Will strained his marriage, leaving Jada upset as she felt Will flaunted their relationship, hanging out with Dwayne every day and taking exotic vacations while she stayed home. And to make matters worse, Diddy's former assistant Bilal spilled the tea, outing him for getting cozy with Dwayne and even doing the deed in public.
So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, "Well, but I see his car there." I'm like, where is this guy? All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him.
Girl, say what? Now, this drama kind of reminds me of that scene where everything just hits at once. And you can't believe how messy it all got.
Did you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
There were other names on the list, including people like French Montana, Wyke Osiris, and even Cassie. And honestly, these names aren't too surprising, especially if you remember that zesty video of Diddy singing Happy Birthday to French Montana.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
And as wild as it sounds, Cassie is also alleged to have caught something from the freak-offs, as she was sued by an escort who claimed she gave him an STI during their encounters, with reports saying Clayton sued Diddy and Cassie making Bombshell. Claims that she gave him an STD and forced him to have intercourse while she was menstruating. And honestly, this Diddy rabbit hole just keeps getting deeper the more we talk about it. So at this point, we have to wonder if we'll ever get to the bottom of it. But anywho, y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and then check out the next video.